Welcome guys to another video. I'm going to be giving my reaction to the new Halloween event in SimCity Build It, so let's get to it. We got 6 days left from when I'm recording this, so today is Wednesday, so as typical of most of events, it's been a month since they've done an event, so I'm so happy that we finally got one, but you know, as typical of most events, it will end like Tuesday night. So as we could see, Strange Entities as it's called. So the first reward is going to be 3,000 simoleons. Again, your typical first tier reward. 5 speed up llama tokens. As we could see, the repetition. Usually every event's going to have this order. Now this is where it starts to get a little shaky. Acacia Forest. 10 by 10 area. 8% boost. An impressive Acacia Forest. Okay. Well, first off, it's a 10 by 10 area and 8% boost. Why make that an event reward? I just don't understand it, and I'm tired of the game doing this, is what I call filler, is that they don't have any rewards, they don't make more specializations, they don't have any creativity in making these updates, so they have to put these dull specializations, these specializations that really nobody cares about, into event rewards, because frankly, there's nothing else, right? And the Acacia Forest is one of the worst specializations to be an event reward. It's ridiculous why a forest, a lake, a pond, that should never ever be an event reward. Unfortunately, this has become a trend in SimCity Build It events. I find it ridiculous that this is even a reward. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Halloween. Every specialization in an event should have to relate to the event. And it's plain ridiculous. By the way, guys, look at the cool, I just saw this now. Look at the, do you see that slime dripping? That's pretty cool. I like the design. They did a lot of aesthetic design. Also, guys, these are the event rules for purchases. You know, always the same. You got to spend a lot of money, you know, if you want to get a bunch of points. Or you can build, so you don't really need to. 5 golden keys, which you always see. That's good, you know, to get specializations. City storage items, very good. Again, but nothing new. Now, these items, of course, can be useful. We can all agree that, you know, these items are useful to us. They definitely have value, but why the same thing? I want to see the event changed up a bit, and I'm tired of seeing the same event rewards every single time in, time after. Now, they took like a month break from events, so you'd think they get it right by then, but we're a month later, they give us an event, and they still haven't got it right. So this is where I gotta say something. The Cursed Swamp. A 10 by 10 area, 30% boost. It's, you know, it's a middle tier specializations, and not the best, but it'll have a significant effect on your population. But let me tell you something, okay? The Cursed Swamp, let me show you guys this, actually. The Cursed Swamp, let me go to Parks, as you can see. And, oh, we'll also get to the new Halloween exclusives, by the way. But the Cursed Swamp, as you can see, I already have one in storage, and I didn't get the one from the event. That's from last year. And, plus, well, we'll get to that in a little bit, but the new specializations, they're also not new. They're recycled. This recycling of the game has to stop. I'm tired of the repetition. I know other people are tired of it. We see the game not making new stuff. And every year, it's where, you know, we're not getting new Halloween specializations. But instead, we're just using the same old ones year after year after year. And they have no value because, well, let's just say if we miss it, well, they're probably going to give it to us next year. And, well, we can get it next year. Because the game's not changing. The game, it just keeps the repetition and the recycling of past events needs to stop. 500 regional simoleons, you always see it. Free platinum keys, you always see it. I see nothing unique about this event. It just looks like a typical event. I was so happy that we got a Halloween event. I was thrilled because, well, it's October 20th when I'm recording this. Time you guys are watching this, it's at least October 21st. And we were so late on the Halloween update. I felt the game was so late. I mean, I would think the start of October is good. Maybe middle of October is a little late. But October 20th is definitely late because you only have, like, 11 days after that to Halloween. And I think it's dumb. And looking at the timeline, looking at how close Halloween is, I don't think there's going to be any other updates. I think just this event and the new specializations, I think that's it. That's going to be it. because they're not going to have time because they did this so late. And that was the problem here. Free platinum keys, 40 cent cash. I see all these rewards all the time. Again, valuable, but nothing different. The repetition needs to stop. Now, let's get to the grand prize. The mansion of the recently deceased. So, like a ghost mansion, kind of. You'll have a party of an unlifetime. Okay, well, they can make puns, I guess. A 40% boost, 14 by 14 area. That counts as a high-level specialization because that's a big area, 14 by 14. 30% for a 14 by 14 area is a lot of population. So that's a really good specialization. I feel it looks cool. I feel like the mansion is the only thing, I'm saying it, one thing in this whole entire event that's good is the mansion. Because everything else seems to be recycled from last year, if you guys were playing last year. If not, you could see, but I remember doing videos. I've been doing SimCity build videos for over a year. I remember it was already a year ago. I can't believe it. But like last year doing videos, buying this Halloween stuff, it was my first time. And the fact I could never guess that a year later I would be doing these videos and buying the same things. Like, it's ridiculous. There should be new stuff. But I will buy some of that stuff, though. So, yes, the mansion is very good. Now, let's get to the specializations on sale. So, we got a lot to cover, because they gave us a major event. They gave us a Mayor's Pass, an event, new specializations. So, it kind of counts as the major changes that we wanted. But, I don't think it's the right way. They had the idea, but, they didn't carry it out right. So, we have the Spooky Park. No, I don't want to buy it yet. Okay, we have the Spooky Park. This is a 20% area, 2x9. Now, this is 8,000 simoleons. So anything that costs simoleons, any specialization, it should be easy for you if you're a high-level player. I could buy so much of these right now because simoleons are so easy to get because taxes and stuff. So, Spooky Park, that's really good. You know what? I'm going to go buy me one of those. I don't even think I have room. But I'll get to that after. The Monster Tree. This Monster Tree is a 7x9 area, 20%. Boost. It is a tree that will fill you with nightmares. Now, 32,000 simoleons. That's a little more pricey in the simoleon aspect, but still, any specialization that costs simoleons, take advantage of, just because simoleons are one of the easiest currencies to get in the game. This is an obvious fact. Everything else is more rare to get. So anything that costs simoleons and it's limited time, I would recommend getting it at least one. You don't have to spend too much, even though you probably could, just because they're so cheap. But the Monster Tree, what's ridiculous about this is I feel like it's overpriced. I know it gives a 20% boost, but at a 7x9 area, it's 32,000 simoleons. 32,000. A 7x9 area isn't much. I mean, I guess it's like this. But, I don't know. I'm going to buy it. But it's not that big of an area. The Monster Tree, okay. I want to hear the noises from this, though. I might try to buy everything I can. I'm going to buy everything I could. Now the mansion, let's get to this. The Scary Carousel costs 16,000 simoleons. Again, another specialization that costs 16,000 simoleons. As you can see, I already have this. So a lot of these specializations do cost simoleons. They're in the parks category. So go get those because simoleons are the easiest currency to obtain. And these are not good, but if you're looking for, not a boost appeal, you're not going to get this stuff. But if you're looking for your city to look an aesthetic appeal of Halloween, then I would go do that. I'm going to actually be in this video decorating my city for Halloween, so we're going to get through all that. Yes, I know this sounds like a long video. Let's just try to get this through, but that's awesome. Keep buying that. So the Mansion of Horrors, this is a 25% area, 8x9. It costs 5 keys, which isn't a lot. So far these specializations have been characterized by not much of a boost, but it's cheap prices. So, you don't want to buy them if you're looking for, trying to boost your population, but I think what they're doing is that you can easily decorate your city with a bunch of Halloween stuff, considering the cheap prices. Now, we get the Pumpkin Man statue, which is also 5 keys. It's also 7x9, it's a 7x9 area, and a 25% boost, just slightly smaller than the Mansion of Horrors. As you can see, I already have one, and that was from last year. Like I said, they're recycling, which is ridiculous. There's no originality in that. But yeah, Pumpkin Man statue, it's really good. Then you got the Ruined Bell Tower. This costs 10 keys. Now, this is a little more pricey, but I find that a little ridiculous, because at 10 keys for only an 8x9 area, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Because, the Ruined Bell Tower, it's not that good. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but 10 keys for an 8x9 area, you should never buy that. Because there's gambling specializations that, you know, you can get a way bigger boost for a cheat for this about the same price on gambling specializations, even though this is limited time. Don't buy this if you're aiming for population boost. Of course, though, aesthetic-wise, you want to try to get this. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. You have the jack-o'-lantern. Now, this costs... I'm not going to buy this. This costs 450 sim cash. Where the pumpkin man rests his hat or head. Okay, well... This is ridiculous, because it costs 450 sim cash, and it's an 8x9 area. There is no, like, big or giant specialization except the mansion in the event tier, which you have to work hard for. You have to, you know, build throughout this whole week, which I probably don't even have the time to do. And I'm sure a lot of people don't. You know, they make the event a little too hard because you got to play the game a lot. And I find that ridiculous as well. They need to make the events easier because, you know, they take too long, especially, you know, on a busy schedule or whatever. But the jack-o'-lantern at 450 sim cash for an 8x9 area. That is insane! That's not just expensive, that is insane. Like, the scope of that, just to think of that, to spend 450 sim cash, which is so hard to obtain, on something with an 8x9 area, that is a waste. And anyone that buys it wasted their sim cash. Alright, the last one, guys, we got the Haunted Mansion. This is a 9x8 area, 30% boost, and it costs 10 keys, which, you know, is really expensive. And you know what I find ridiculous is besides the mansion, like I said, there's no big ones. It's all 8x9 area. These new Halloween exclusives, they're not good. They're little specializations. They're cheap, so, you know, they might appeal to low-level players. And, you know, high-level players, they might appeal to as well because, you know, you can buy so much if you're rich. But it's kind of ridiculous that you recycle the same ones that you had last year. And that's just all we get. And they're all cheap. That's a good thing, but they're not good. There's not one specialization that will significantly boost your population. As you can see here, 485 people for that pumpkin man, 936 for that clown. It's just nothing. It's nothing. It really is nothing. And it's sad. It's sad that, you know, the event has come down to this. You know, I think we were all excited, you know. You know what, first, let me, before we get to that, let me, I'll give you guys my final word. Let me just buy some of this stuff, because let me find some room. Gotta find some room, so, here, I gotta find some places to buy this. You know what, I'm gonna probably go in my region, just because I have more room there. My city's a little more congested. So, I'm gonna go to Sunny Isles. But I'm glad that they gave us a Halloween event, but not in this way, and I find it ridiculous. Okay, so let's go buy some of this stuff. As you can see, that's my Sunny Isles, if you guys ever seen it. Alright, so we're gonna buy the Spooky Park. We're gonna buy at least one of each. We're gonna buy the Spooky Park. We're gonna buy the Monster Tree again. Although we already bought one, but, you know, why am I gonna waste the simoleons? You know what, I'm not. I bought the one. That's it, guys. Because I'm not going to waste any simoleons. Scary Carousel I will buy. I've had those before. Those are cool. As you could hear, that's what the Spooky Park sounds like. That's the Scary Carousel. Here, let me put the volume up. My guys may not be able to hear me. And let me get to it. You guys probably might not hear me good, but I put the volume full on. Mansion of Horrors I'll get. That's not bad. Ooh. Do you hear that music? Oh, that's awesome. You know what? I like that. I like the aesthetics of that. I like the Mansion of Horrors. I really do. Look at this. Dun. That's so cool. That's cool. That really is cool. So, where are we at? How long have I been... Okay, wow. This is turning into a long video, but it is a long event. You know, I'm covering everything in one video. You know, so let's, Alright, the Ruined Bell Tower. Do I want to buy this? Do I have 31 keys? I want to hear what it sounds like. But I can't without... No, I'm not going to buy the Jack-o'-lantern. Haunted Mansion... I want to buy one of these, probably. No, I don't. Because don't buy that. It's a waste. I already have the Pumpkin Man statue. You know, I'd say that's a waste. So, anyways, guys, let me wrap this up, because I know this is a long video. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support. You know, thanks so much. But anyways, I'm going to conclude with this. We all waited for a Halloween event. I've seen on Twitter. I've seen on YouTube. The commenters on various channels, on other channels. that there was a demand for a Halloween update out there by some people, and I think it was obvious that they should have done it. And they gave it to us late, which was a disappointment. It's October 20th, and Halloween's almost here. And after October 31st, that's it. Halloween's over, right? So, it's a little of a disappointment that it was so late. So we were so excited, it gave a lot of hype up. We were so excited to finally get a Halloween update. And this was like their first like super update in like a month, where they got us a new mayor's pass, a new event, a bunch of new specializations. So what could go wrong? I've been complaining about the game remaining the same. What could go wrong with all these sudden changes? Well, the problem is, first off, as I've been saying, it's not changes. A lot of the specializations, they were here last year. If you go, you'll probably have to do some searching. You know what? I'm gonna send in the end of this video, look at the recommended video, I'm gonna show you last year, the same Halloween event. And we're gonna compare the similarities there. Because, well, it's repetition, like I said, like I keep saying. And they give it to us, an event that, is just too hard, right? An event with horrible rewards. And what could go wrong is that we were so excited that we should be happy that we even get a Halloween event. And I am happy that we finally get something, because, frankly, I truly believe that the game was going to do nothing. I thought, the game wasn't even going to update. I thought the Mayor's Pass, that's it. But the game actually updated. The game actually did something. And you know what? You know what, guys? I don't like it that much. And it's a disappointment. They gave us this event, and it's not what we wanted to see. It's one of the crappiest events I've ever seen. And it's one of the crappiest super updates I've ever seen. I define a super update as when, they do multiple updates at a time. For example, like I said, Mayor's Pass. All that, new events and Halloween stuff. So, this is it. Get in the Halloween season, buy that stuff. If you were playing new, then I'm sure this doesn't annoy you as much, because you didn't face repetition like, I played last year and at this time. It's annoying to see it again. But thanks, guys, for watching. I think that's going to conclude it today. One word that I'll say about this event, describe it really quick, is that it was long awaited. We were all impatient for it. But once we got it, it turned out to be a disappointment, and that's truly just what it was. But thanks so much for watching. I appreciate those of you that are new to the channel to subscribe. It really means a lot. I thank you guys for commenting. I like to talk to you guys, so please comment. Thanks for supporting the channel. And also go check on the top left corner that video last year, what I was doing on Halloween last year in SimCity Build It. That'll be interesting, because you'll see how far I got from one year, from last Halloween, the next Halloween, so that'll be interesting. So go check that out. Thanks, guys, for watching, and have yourselves a nice day, and cheer up, be happy, and have a good day.